Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, Parko. How are you?
I am all right. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Had you completed your dinner?
Yes, I had my dinner. Did you have your dinner?
Yes,
You
I
had?
complete.
Oh,
Yes.
just now have?
Yes, I have
Okay,
completed my dinner.
good. So, what is your session note about today?
It's no session materials.
No session materials
No
today
session.
again. Okay. For me, I'll check once again. I think. Okay. Hold on. No session. Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Have you seen one movie? It's called named Deep.
Do you know why you want to share about that movie?
It's a very good movie, but I can't remember that properly. But I can somehow know the story at least. It's
Okay, you can.
actually in the first scene, one man. It's just a student, a medical student. Okay,
Mhm.
he tried to jump from the rooftop.
Mhm.
So somebody said stop, stop, but he does not. So that time he jumped from the roof and he was died. So there the scene was end, and the next scene in a classroom, one it's on his professor. His deliver lecture about the uh, insomnia or does not sleep, that about that thing. And if you are one day you have not completed a sleep, that time you are it's okay, but 2 days okay, but after 3 days you are like you think hallucination, you are try to talking with someone or something has happened around, you can't see things properly that thing. But here and later uh, okay, the heroine name is actually the heroine name is Joey and his sister is June. The Joey, he is a good student, and um, he, because of his financial crisis, he lived with his grandmother and his little sister. His name is June, and because of financial crisis, he cut off from the study, and he discussed with that professor, and the professor also know that she is a bright student, so she tell him then give him a card, a pharmaceutical industry. Okay, he give if oh, sorry, if she go there, he can find out a job and he become and experiment his study. And the pharmaceutical company test something by her. So he next day he went to that pharmaceutical company, and he talking about his director or some doctor that he uh, also keep a video clip by how she understood about that thing. That actually they are watch if you does not sleep for 3 days after Kryptonium or something. I forgot the name actually. The thing
The name of the
is
drug?
yes, it's no, it's actually released from your head. So that thing they needed that thing, they harvest that thing. So that's why they keep injected him and they give him a watch. The watch is actually examine that thing. If he can barely sleep only over 60 seconds, only 60 seconds.
Okay.
Can you imagine that? 60 seconds one person sleep. If he complete the
Really?
level
But then,
100%.
but then
Yes,
they're trying to treat people with insomnia, right? Or they're trying to
yes,
understand
yes,
what
it's only
happens.
yes, yes,
What
yes,
is
yes,
the
yes, yes.
what is it out of the two? Is it they are trying to understand what happens to people with insomnia, or
Mm,
are they trying to
no, no,
treat
no,
the
no.
people with insomnia?
Kryptonium like a type of thing that is released from your brain if you
Okay.
does not sleep. Does not
Okay.
sleep for the if you cover 100%, that time you are released and he give him money because he is also suffer from financial crisis actually.
Okay.
He have more debt amount, so that somehow we accept that offer.
Okay. 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 It's like
That's
a
like
volunteering thing. Volunteering thing
yes, yes, yes.
he's doing for money. Right. In return of money. Okay.
Volunteer also called labor of love, right?
Okay. Yeah.
uh, and she's okay, she accept that offer, and also uh, okay, and somehow he's doing that thing because he also doing his household work and study also, and because she is one of the earning member, you can say that. And one day she find out that his sister June uh, uh, came with a guy. And she don't accept that, he don't like that thing, and he says sister don't do that thing, do that type of thing. So and later after completed that okay, next day he go to the I mean college. That time also some of the friends coming, and they saw that one of a watch in her hand. So they tried to asking that what is this about, and she said that it's actually it's you can't tell that to any people because you have a contract, sign a contract, you can tell that. So later somehow they know about that, and along with C and his three friends, they are create a group, and they also doing the same thing what she does. They also doing the same thing, and they have
Okay.
because and
Are they
somehow they
also
completed, and yes.
are they also in need of money?
Yeah, yes. Also, they one have the social media influencer, one have that gaming, so that somehow because and how this cheese okay, sorry, how they know about that thing, this is called, it's a suspense, it's come out later, okay. So they just do that thing, and somehow they completed that task 100%, and the pharmaceutical company paid them the money, okay. In the later their life is little bit good and developed, so they are just doing their thing, and say some of brought their gaming type of thing, and someone started beauty parlor, someone purchased computer or somehow, and later they also called for the level 2. Level 2, it's like a squid game type of, have you watched that?
No, no.
Okay. They call level 2, and they think that okay, why not, and they also accept that offer, that for, and they also doing the same thing, and the later they think that all in his classmates are doing the same thing, they all have that watch, and they also do that. And later this is because second level is more difficult. You complete one level
Yes,
because how
definitely.
you can yes, how you can overcome that thing, and how you bear that, actually how you bear that thing.
Yes.
Okay, so in the next level they do the thing, if when his sister playing a guitar, he is little disturbed, he's like they always quarrel with people, and because he doesn't have any sleep. So and he have to hallucinating something, if someone showing something, his grandmom is dead, and that this type of things happen. This is not actually someone pimple on his cheeks, say that type of thing is happen, paranormal activity.
Okay.
And somehow they completed that task, and later one day Joy find out that her sister also doing the same thing, and one chip in his neck, So that time he know about the thing what he actually doing, and so the professor provided that card pharmaceutical company. Somehow her sister know about that, and somehow she also applied so that thing. So and later the joke sorry John come to that doctor and said that about that why you do that thing, he can't do that thing. So okay, and the doctor said that you can't
Withdraw
what I
at the
say,
last moment.
uh,
You can't
no
turn
no
your back.
yes no you can't remove that chip from his sister neck because she have a contact, and he give them one condition: if your four friends except your sister do the same thing again, then I can remove that chip.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, somehow they are become disturbed that thing because of his sister. They are accept that thing, but they can't that bear that thing. Somehow they and they consult with that professor that why they do that things, how we can wake up every time. Thus, then the professor give him an injection, and they thought that they are not actually feeling well in that point of time. So somehow they know that the professor also involved with the doctor,
Okay.
and the doctor is not a real doctor, he's a fake, he's an actor. He also doing that thing. And later when they know about that, and they are also monitoring them how the
Okay.
thing is happen. Actually they are also monitoring them, and some of they come they fight with each other because they are not mentally stable. So they
Yes.
are fight with each other, and somehow they fight with that their professor, and that once point of time they killed that doctor, and
Okay.
ask about the professor why she did that thing with them. And the professor called that because he have a boyfriend, and the first scene that person jump from the rooftop, he also doing that same thing, for he needs some thing to experiment that. So because of that he's doing that thing, and somehow they kill that professor and they live their life freely.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So have you been okay? How long do you sleep? Like how many hours of sleep do
it's
you
a-
get
it's it's
generally?
it's it's recent movie. It's 21
Wow, I will watch the
2021.
movie. Definitely, I will watch it. Is it
It's
on Netflix
actually
or
the story is very good. I don't know it's not available on Netflix or not. Somehow I download from that.
Picasso?
It's yes because my friends they are good to download that movie. They provide me that.
Okay, then I will see if it's available somewhere. I'll watch it somewhere. Okay. So yeah.
Very good movie.
Mhm.
But it's the climax when that thing is happen. I really surprise everyone.
Yes. You wait all the way till the climax and imagine if the climax was horrible, spoils your mood. But then this had a good climax, so commendable. Okay.
Oh, have you watched any movie which climax which really surprise you?
Okay. Actually, I have not watched the movie, but I was reading one book. I'm not sure if it will interest you, but it was a book on called My Sister's Keeper. So it is about a girl who gets cancer, and her parents end up having another kid that is genetically made, so that if at all the first child's body or organs start failing, they can get it from the second child. So it so happens that one day the girl needs some blood. So her younger sister is there to give it to her because they made sure that she is exact copy of her older sister. So since they made her genetically, it was possible. And so it comes to a pass that she has to get a kidney transplant. So the younger sister, it's usual that, okay, so if she has to get a kidney transplant done, they'll ask her younger sister to give her kidney. So it happened so, and the younger sister said, she did not say anything, but she went and filed a case against her own parents, saying that I do not have the right to my body, and which I want, and I do not want to give my organs to my older sister. But at the same time, when she comes out of the courtroom as well as the lawyer's room, she feels sorry and betrayed that she has betrayed her sister. Okay. So she feels bad because she was the only friend that her sister had. So that was one point, and then she feels really difficult to face her own parents because she has turned her back against her own parents. Then the story goes on, and it comes to a point where the sister is telling that the older sister meets her friends, and she goes into a depression when one of her friend dies due to cancer. And later only at a point this comes to light that the older sister was done living her life. She was bored of living her life. Not bored, but she was tired of fighting cancer. And she was the one who did not want to live anymore. That is why she had asked her younger sister to not give her organs to the older sister, like to her. So the older sister was the one who had told the younger sister to stop it and to go and file a case against this. So this comes to a light at a very later stage. Till then, we keep feeling that the younger sister was the one who was responsible and who said no, which is also rightfully right. Okay, it is her life. She has the decision to make what she wants to give from her body. If she wants, or she doesn't want to. But and then eventually the older sister passes, and that is when this thing comes to light. So simple story, but when you read through the book, you feel the emotions and the pain that both the sisters go through, as well as the family, because they cannot take the fact that one of their own child is saying no to help the other child.
Okay, very good.
Okay, so it was a different genre, but okay, different things.
No, I like every genre to knowing about it. The books or movies interesting, so I can like. But my favorite one, the mystery horror type.
Yes, I did get that. Okay, that's fine. You get to learn more. That's what keeps you waiting till the climax. Maybe what is going to happen. So it is okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And have you watched I movie? It's
No, I have not watched
older. Okay, it's actually South Indian movie.
Okay. Okay. So would you like some tenses exercise?
Yes, I
No?
like. I like.
Okay, I'll ask you a few questions. Actually, what happened today, I'm extremely sorry for this. Otherwise, I would have shared my screen. I'm using my phone today because unfortunately, using my laptop, I'm not able to hear the learner at all. So I had to connect to my phone, and with my phone, I'm not able to share my screen. Okay. So I'll ask you few questions with it's a fill in the blanks kind of questions. Okay. Would you mind answering them? First question is, I dash up several times in the night. The first option is, I woke up several times in the night. I have waken up several times in the night. I had woken up several times in the night.
Oh, I woke up.
Correct.